Hello and welcome back to my channel, Jeez Louise. My name is Louise and today is the fourth and final part of my making a custom order series. So if you haven't seen part 1, 2 and 3, go do so. I do have a link in the description and it will also pop up in the video somewhere. I am making this custom order treehouse. It is kind of a fun house. I do these custom houses and this specific customer wanted a treehouse. So it's heavily inspired by the game. If you haven't played that, it's really fun. It's a board game where you have to make a treehouse. So it is inspired by that. But of course with all of the elements that they wanted included in it. So as you can see here, this is the fourth and final part where I do all of the final details, and I am using my Luminance Caran Dash pencils. They are the most light fast pencils in the world, according to themselves. So yeah, but they were really expensive and I did get them half off. So of course I couldn't resist and I bought 2 sets of them. And apparently I am an idiot, so I of course dropped them all on the floor one day when I was cleaning. So yeah, they have experienced that. But yeah, I'm also using, it's very important for me that my custom orders are light fast. So I only use watercolor or pencils that are light fast, or at least where I can apply a layer of spray. I have a light fast spray which I apply in 2 coats because I apparently don't trust products enough to do 1 coat. So I don't sell my marker art because you cannot have light fast markers. I have not heard of any, at least. If you do know of any markers that are light fast, please let me know. But as far as I know, you cannot get any light fast markers or any spray of any sort to make them light fast. So yeah, the spray is essentially just a layer of plastic, but it does protect the surface from sunlight and scratches and etc. So as you can see here in the video, I'm just lining everything up with my colored pencils for a softer look. And you can probably debate whether or not this is necessary, but I think it is because it does give the piece a more coherent look and it ties everything together. And as you have probably also noticed, I do cheat a bit for the parts that I want to be black. For example, the eyes and irises and noses, I do use a black liner for a more crisp finish. And also because the customer didn't want a black outline on all of the other parts of the artwork. And as a little bonus, I am also giving my customers some stickers of some of the characters from the artwork. So I'm basically just scanning the piece in once it's done and cutting out the characters I want for the stickers and printing it off on sticker paper and cutting it out with my Cricut sticker machine, but I'm not showing that in this video. If you want a video of me doing stickers, I will certainly make one. Just write it in a comment down below. I have actually bought my Cricut like a year ago, but I just recently started using it. It's kind of embarrassing actually, but I just didn't get to it before. So yeah, this was a really great opportunity to try and use it. If you want to know how much time this custom order took, I actually do time all of my custom orders, and I think, I don't really have the number on me, but I'm pretty sure it was between 16 and 20 hours of work. I normally set these types of house customs to about 12-13 hours, so I did use a lot more time on it than I was planning, but I did also have a lot of struggles. If you remember, for example, the sky, I messed kind of up in the first layer, and I had to do a lot more layers than I usually do, so definitely go check those videos out if you haven't seen them already. Yeah, we get it, Louise. It's a pencil. No one can read it anyway because these labels are in silver, apparently. And I actually do have one of my pencils in the case without a label. So it's kind of a mystery color. I'm not really sure what color it is. Well, of course I can see the color. I'm not blind, but you know, I don't have a color name. So I did write to the company asking them what color it is. And of course, with the coronavirus and stuff, they are replying a bit later than normally, but they did reply to me, and that's really sweet. So I'm currently waiting for them to let me know what I got. And I just think when it's something that expensive, you didn't really expect a pencil to go through without a label. And here I am creating the laser effect with a red pencil, and I did test this on another piece of paper beforehand just to make sure that it did show through, and I think it really turned out great. You can totally see that it's a laser, and I think it's about here I'm making a really bad decision. I'm apparently really good at that, but I was going crazy with this red pencil, and I thought, oh yeah, why don't we just paint over this green screen? Why don't we just paint that over with red? And then I totally forgot that you cannot see the scroll, which is kind of a red brown, so I had to line him with white, but that didn't really work. So yeah, it turns out in the end, just wait and see. But that was a really bad decision. Do not make so many fatal decisions in the final part of an artwork. Yeah, you can see here I'm trying to save it with white, but it doesn't really work. Still kind of looking like a blob. So I do go in with a black, I think. Here's some ASMR for you. Some shimmer. Really love this. It's a schminke shimmery silver color just to get some more interest in the piece. And with the laser, I also went in with a white just underneath it, just to make it pop a bit more from the dark background. And yeah, I think that was kind of the techniques I did. I also, with the branches, when the lines got too close to each other, I just kind of faded the pencil into the watercolor. So it didn't really look that weird. I don't know how to explain it, but You can see on some of the branches that I did hatch some of the pencil on there when it was like a really thin branch. That's kind of basically what I did. It's not really great science or a hard technique or anything. It's just lining it and yeah, adding some details. And here I'm just going in with my white Posca pen and adding some stars, and they do fade throughout the artwork, so there are more stars on the top and less on the bottom, because that's how a night sky usually works. If there's a lot of light on the bottom, you don't really see the stars, but in the really dark areas you do see a lot of stars. So I also add some stars to the galaxy room, of course, because what is a galaxy without stars, right? And also touching up some of the areas that needs to be white, for example the pearl necklace, which is in this weird bird's nest with a fork. It's a really weird bird collecting a fork and a pearl necklace, but whatever. And yeah, I think I'm almost done rambling. Yeah, you can see here on the raccoon tail I'm doing kind of what I talked about earlier, with kind of hatching in some of the pencil and making it blend with the watercolor, and also it adds a great texture, I think, so it kind of looks like fur. If you've made it this far in the video, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching my videos. It really helps me out a lot, and if you want to help even more, you can go click the like button if you really like this video, and if you also just like the video, you don't have to really like it. Yeah, but go and hit the like button because it really helps me out a lot too. And also, if you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, and if you haven't already, then go subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And as we say in Denmark, hej hej!